Hi. Um, I just want to ask a question. I just want to ask an honest question, if I may. Mr. Justin, can I ask this honest question of anybody? When when did it become the responsibility of the United States of America, one country, to carry the responsibility of two nations? Let me ask again. When did it become the responsibility of one nation, the United States of America, to carry the work, responsibilities, the financial burdens, and everyday living experience and living arrangements and work arrangements, financial arrangements, health arrangements of two nations? When did this become our responsibility? I mean, I see a country to the south of the United States of America. I see a lot of their citizens coming to this country, and they say they're coming to this country because they're looking for a better life. Why can't they have a better life in their own country? What's going on in the nation of Mexico where people cannot have a better life in their own home? Why do they have to come here for a better life? Why is the Mexican government failing the Mexican citizen? Fair question. Why is the Mexican government failing the Mexican citizen for? Why is it expected and demanded of the United States of America to carry the freight of two countries? And I'm just going to flat out ask it, when will the nation of Mexico get its shit together? I'm asking the question. When will Mexico, the nation of Mexico, get its shit together and start taking care of its people? When will the nation of Mexico begin to crack down on their thugs and hoodlums? When will the nation of Mexico quit putting up with cronyism, with corruption in their political system and in their police departments? When will the nation of Mexico quit enabling drug runners and drug smugglers, kidnapping rings from running their country? You know, if you're a businessman in America and you're thinking about going over to Mexico and opening your plant in Mexico, you know you better have kidnapping insurance, right? Oh yeah, you better have kidnapping insurance, bub. You know why? Because you go over there to Mexico, they know you got money. You are a kidnapping target. And if not you, your wife. If not you, your daughter. And guess what? If you don't have kidnapping insurance, or they call it ransom insurance, whatever they call it, if you ain't got it, and they kidnap your daughter, they kidnap your 11-year-old daughter, and you don't have ransom insurance for $10 million, if you ain't got the insurance $10 million or $10 million in cash, guess what they're going to do with your daughter? They're going to sell your daughter to sex traffickers. That's right. The same people who have kidnapping rings in Mexico also have connections with sex traffickers in Mexico. Sex trafficking is big business in Mexico. Did you know that? Did you also know the Mexican government, a lot of them, have their hands in the pie? Oh yeah, true story. The movie, you don't need to watch the movie Man on Fire. A lot of what goes on in that movie is absolutely true in Mexico. It's absolutely true. The Mexican government need to get their shit together, and somebody needs to say it. Somebody needs to tell them that they need to go on and start supporting the people of Mexico. The Mexican government needs to start supporting the people of Mexico. They need to get the corruption out of their system, or at least enough of it out of their system to where they can function as a nation. You have a country where drug smugglers are running wild. You have a country where where kidnapping rings are running wild. We have a country where sex trafficking is running wild. And the big dirty little secret about why Mexican trucks are not running on American roads already it does not have to do with the environmental impact of their trucks running on American roads. That's not the biggest reason. The biggest reason why Mexican trucks are not already running on American roads is because of sex trafficking in Mexico. Oh yeah, there are a lot of there's a lot of little girls, young women, and even some young boys who are sex slaves. And 18-wheelers, if they were allowed to drive 18-wheelers from Mexico into the United States, put a seal on the back of the door of a bunch of these trucks, and put a lock on the back of the doors, immigration is not going to check every truck. So some of those kidnapping victims are going to come to America. They're going to go to cities like New York, Chicago, or LA. They're going to be put up in a dirty brothel, something that you wouldn't suspect is a brothel. And those 8, 10, and 12-year-old girls, they're going to be violated time and time again in this country. Oh yeah, that would go on a lot more often in this country if 18-wheelers were allowed to drive from Mexico into America. They would be trafficking human beings more often into the United States for exploitation. Children, little girls, exploited by the worst sort of perverts in this country. So it breaks my heart to talk like this about another nation. It breaks my heart. I don't like talking like this, but Mexico got a whole lot of problems down there, and they frankly expect us to carry not only our luggage but their luggage. We can't do it. We can't keep carrying our luggage for our people and their luggage for their people. I mean, hasn't anybody else besides me noticed casinos are popping up everywhere? That red light cameras are popping up everywhere? That municipalities are now wanting to charge people for trash pickup, whereas they didn't do that in the past. Now they want to bill you specifically for picking up trash where they used to not do that. We don't have money like we used to have. We don't have it. We don't have it. So if we already don't have money, then how are we going to continue to take on the burden of more and more poor people when we don't have the money ourselves to take care of our own needs for our own here? This is why I'm making this video right now. It's time for the nation of Mexico to step up and start taking care of their own people. The nation of Mexico need to make their country a friendlier nation for those who wish to do business. People don't want to do business in a nation where they have to worry about their daughters being kidnapped and perverts having their way with their children. They don't want that. People don't want to go to a nation where, and this is in Mexico law, this is in the law of Mexico, where you can't buy property, or if you do get property, you have limited property rights there. People don't want to put up with that. People want to be in an environment where they're treated fairly. And if you're an American citizen and you try to start business there, you're not going to be on a level playing field as a native-born Mexican. You're going to always be treated less. That's just the way it is. No matter what you do in Mexico, even if, let's say you're a millionaire and you're able to show in bank statements that you're a millionaire, which is a requirement in Mexico. In order to become a Mexican citizen, you have to show that you're economically stable. And you show doctor statements showing you're physically healthy and that you're mentally healthy. And you show a police record check showing that you don't have a police record, you don't have a criminal problem. Even with all that, you still are not going to be treated equally in Mexico. So, just something for y'all to think about. Talk to you later. Bye.